Trump warns Europe over hot issues.
Ukraine president declares readiness to hold elections within 90 days.
Turning biodiversity into natural healing therapy.
Hello, so good to see you again in today's news. I'm Hoàng Yến, and here we go, the first headline of the show. U.S. President Donald Trump has issued a warning that Europe is heading in very bad directions and risks severe weakening if it does not change its policies. These tough remarks further heighten tensions between Washington and its European allies.
Look,
Trump gave the warning in an interview with Politico. He denounced European leaders are weak and confused when dealing with major issues, from migration to the conflict in Ukraine. Trump criticized several EU governments for allowing uncontrolled immigration and even avoiding the deportation of illegal entrants for political reasons, a situation he says could push many nations to the brink of decline. His comments came just days after the White House released a new national security strategy warning that Europe is functioning rigidly and faces the erasure of civilization due to migration issues. This is Trump's harshest criticism to date of European countries and risks pushing relations between the two sides into tension.
Ukrainian President Zelensky has unexpectedly announced that Kiev could hold elections within the next 60 to 90 days if the U.S. and Europe can guarantee the security for the vote. The move came shortly after the warning by U.S. President Donald Trump that it is time for Ukraine to organize elections.
In his statement, Zelensky said the decision to hold elections depends on security conditions and on the ability to guarantee soldiers voting rights while Russia continues its attacks. Zelensky confirmed that Ukraine has requested U.S. and European support to help create safe conditions for an early election. The announcement marks a significant shift from Kiev's earlier stance of only holding elections after the conflict ends or a ceasefire is reached. Zelensky is now calling on the parliament to develop a legal framework to adjust election laws under martial law, though he has not revealed whether he will run again if elections take place during wartime.
This morning, December 10th, Prime Minister Phát meeting to chat a national dialogue with farmers on science, tech application, innovation, and digital transformation in agricultural and rural development. The event was held in person and online with 34 provinces and cities with more than 1,900 participants.
At the dialogue, farmers, cooperatives, and businesses raised issues related to promoting technology transfer in agricultural production and processing, supporting training, digital transformation, and links between farmers, businesses, and scientists, developing logistics and digital platforms for agricultural trade, investing in rural infrastructure, especially internet access in remote areas, planning specialized farming zones, and addressing obstacles in land accumulation. In the conclusion, the Prime Minister emphasized the pivotal role of agriculture farmers' rural areas, calling for stronger technology application, sustainable production chains, improved varieties, deep processing, traceability, institutional reform, and unlocking land resources, aiming for 100 billion USD in agricultural exports.
Upcoming are some updated news.
Nghệ An is preparing to start construction of the 9,000 billion VND Qua Lo deep water port in Hai Loc commune after completing legal procedures and meeting the conditions for implementation. The project will be capable of receiving vessels of 100,000 to 200,000 DWT, along with a port back area of 50 to 120 hectares. The project has completed the basic design, feasibility study report, and construction cost estimates. The locality is hastening the completion of land transfer procedures for the investor. Nghệ An Provincial People's Committee has asked the Ministry of Construction to add the project in the list of groundbreaking works celebrating the 14th National Party Congress. The groundbreaking ceremony will be held on December 19th along with other projects nationwide.
At the 2025 World Travel Awards in Bahrain, Vietnam was once again honored as the world's leading heritage destination, marking the sixth time Vietnam has received this prestigious title. The World's Leading Heritage Destination title is a recognition of Vietnam's efforts in the conservation and promotion of heritage values alongside sustainable tourism development. The harmonious combination of natural landscapes, cultural depth, and community identity has created a unique attraction, making Vietnam a beloved experiential destination for international tourists.
On December 9th, the opening ceremony of the 33rd Southeast Asian Games, SEA Games, took place at Rajamangala National Stadium in Bangkok in a solemn and vibrant atmosphere with nearly 50,000 spectators. The art program was structured into 5 major segments: a journey tracing the origins of the SEA Games, igniting the passion for competition, highlighting ASEAN's cultural diversity, honoring the spirit of sportsmanship, and extending a greeting of friendship. We Are One, held from December 9th to 20. SEA Games 33 features 50 official sports with a total of 574 events. The Vietnamese delegation to SEA Games 33 comprises 1,165 members, including 842 athletes.
Amid modern life pressure, people are increasingly seeking natural and sustainable health solutions, opening up a familiar and new direction. Medicinal herb forests and indigenous plant species are regaining their value, not only preserving the biodiversity, but also offering natural healing therapies for the community. More in the story today.
Mrs. Nguyen Thi Son suffered of aching joints and chronic insomnia for years. Western medicine only provided temporary pain relief, but leaving her body fatigued. Turning to a therapy combining herbal foot soaks, essential oil massages, and modern physical therapy, her health has improved day by day.
When combining tradition and Western medicine, my condition improved greatly. I feel much better. Herbal compresses and foot baths help me sleep well.
Mrs. Son's experiences shows the value of indigenous medicinal plants when used correctly. Behind every herbal remedy is a rigorous process of selection, extraction, and quality control.
This trend stems from many reasons, including the growing awareness of the limitations of chemical drugs and the desire for safer, more natural health products.
The abundant indigenous medicinal resources are also being developed into healthcare products. In Phu Mat of Western Nghệ An, each herbal product is the result of standardized cultivation and clean processing, aiming to bring the purest values of nature closer to consumers.
The climate here is ideal for medicinal plants like Solanum procumbens and Gymnema sylvestre that other regions can't grow. There are many medicinal herbs that meet market demand.
Obviously, developing medicinal plants in tandem with biodiversity doesn't require large factories. It can begin with preserving a forest or maintaining leaf bath recipe or nutritional soup remedy. This approach helps protect natural resources while offering sustainable health benefits aligned with modern green living spirit.
The last story just ended our news today. Thank you so much for your attention. Goodbye for now.